Okay, I'm going to look at question number 2 on assignment 4 because it's a very common question, although it was done pretty well. There were some common errors, but basically you're asked to find the equation of a tangent line to a particular curve. And I believe questions A and B involve trig functions. A was a product, as you can see here, 2x times sine x, so use the product rule. B was a quotient, and C was a quotient which involved exponential functions. And now regardless of the function, y or f of x, you always have to find the derivative. Okay, that's a given. So here we see that y is equal to 2x sine x, and that is a product. So basically you've got y is equal to f times g. And the derivative, y prime, or dy dx, is the first term f times the derivative of the second term g plus the second term g times the derivative of the first term. That is shorthand notation for a product rule. So here f is equal to 2x and g is equal to sine x. So dy dx is 2x derivative of sine, which is sine x prime. By the way, if you want to, you can certainly use this notation. It's really up to you. And these are equivalent. Or simply write down the answer. If you know the derivative of sine x is cos x, go right to this step right here. But going back to the step above, then it's the second term times the derivative of the first term. And the derivative of 2x is equal to 2. So what I did in this step right here is simply factor out 2. So this equation right here is the derivative dy dx, and that's as far as you have to go. I'm going to get rid of that in terms of the drawing so it's a bit easier to see. So once we find the derivative, we have to find the slope n. And what you do is a lot of students actually said that this was the slope, which is an error. Sorry. Said this here was the slope. You be careful with that. So whatever x value you're given here, whether it's pi over 2, 0, 1, doesn't really matter, you plug it in for x. So it will be plugged in here, here, and here. And once you do that, you work it out, you see that the slope is equal to 2. So m is equal to 2. Now, in order to find the equation of a line, we need both the slope, get rid of some of this, and a point, x comma y. And if you notice at the beginning, we're given that x is equal to pi over 2. So to find the y value, you plug directly into the equation that you're given originally, which is this one right here. So when you plug it in, you work it out, and you'll see that the y value is equal to pi, so the point is pi over 2. So really we got the three things we need for the equation of a line. We got the slope, we got the x value, which is pi over 2, and we got the y value, which is pi. Now, to find the equation of a tangent line, typically in calculus we use this equation here, but you can certainly use y equals mx plus b, right? So you can plug in here as well. So y would be pi, the slope would be 2, and x would be pi over 2, and you would find b. That's fine as well. But if I plug it in here, y1 is pi, which we see right here. M is equal to 2, which we said right here. And x1 is the value we're given initially, which is pi over 2. You plug those in, and we'll see that the pi's cancel, and you're left with y equals 2x. And that is the equation of the tangent line to this curve at that point.